Hello. In today's video, we'll be covering the following topics. Zhang Han speaks out after 3 years, recovery, determination, and ambition. Zhang Han returns after 3 years offline, still a top star from silence to spotlight. 3 years off the grid, and he's back as a reigning kingpin. On March 22nd, Zhang Han dropped a cheeky "finally found my password" video, sending the trending charts into a frenzy. This actor, once vanished after the 2022 flop Gentleman of East 8th tanked his rep, faced the public for the first time in years. With a breezy living earnestly, he glossed over his hiatus, but a casual recovering from a fracture tugged at fans' hearts. Netizens quipped, "This comeback's got more twists than a TV drama." The hiatus unveiled, a self-rescue after collapse. Gentleman of East 8th in 2022 was Zhang Han's career Waterloo. Self-written and starring, this urban drama drowned in backlash over groping and objectifying women, plummeting to a 2.2 Dublin rating. His public goodwill crumbled, and amid the storm, he hit mute on social media, his studio vanishing too. For 3 years, he says he was racing himself, reading, hitting the gym, aiding charity, even donating to Tibet's disaster zones in 2023. Far from slacking, he quietly eyed a comeback, sniffing out serious scripts like The Pearl River Family, snagging a 2024 Golden Eagle nomination and shedding the greasy CEO tag. Fracture recovery, an unexpected live slowdown. His return sparked from an unforeseen fracture. In the video, he skipped the injury details, dubbing rehab a stroll through life and joking about finally catching up on fans' pleas. This mishap became his icebreaker. Fans flooded comments with "heal well, come back soon," while skeptics dredged up past dirt. Can a fracture erase dragging a cop? Zhang Han's shift was subtle, ditching defiance for humor softened his edge, and self-reflection won empathy. Insiders note, he swapped bravado for vulnerability, smart play in the traffic game. Sources say the fractures stem from outdoor training. He pushed through pain to record, a sincerity that dulled the naysayers. Future stakes, a 40-year-old's second debut. At 40, Zhang Han's at a career crossroads. He boldly vowed to challenge, surpass, perfect himself, hitting the gym to chisel a tougher look. Words out, he's eyeing a sci-fi flick to pivot from idle roles. But memories sticky. Wolf Warrior 2's grit fuels hope for a turnaround, yet East 8th's stain lingers like a tattoo. Industry buzz hints he's planning a self-directed short on real-life redemption, betting on substance to shift tides. This comeback's a gamble, nail a solid hit, and he'll leap from pretty boy to powerhouse, flub it, and he's yesterday's tears. 3 years in hiding, an adventurer's grit. From meteor shower screen idol to East 8th's punching bag, then fracture rehab, Zhang Han's 3 years mirror a real-life actor's rebirth. Some sneer he has been hype, others salute his bottom-to-bounce guts. He proves one thing, in a flash fame industry, staying relevant after a 3-year blackout is its own feat. Sources reveal he self-taught screenwriting during downtime, penning an unreleased novel on midlife redemption, his ambitions alive and kicking. From nadir to new dawn, works hold the key. Zhang Han's arc isn't just personal, it's a lens on showbiz survival. Once a teen crush, he crashed in controversy. Now, at 40, he's trading silence for renewal, humor for old grudges. "Life taught me patience, I'll be better," he said, a quiet pledge packed with intent. Lying in a hospital bed, he's likely mulling his next script, plotting a comeback coup. Will he soar or fade? The answer is not in trending lists but in the flicker of his next frame. His return screams, true top dogs don't just ride traffic, they forge legacies through grit and growth. Eyes peeled, this fractured comeback king is gearing up to rewrite his story with substance. Next new. After 3 years of silence, Zhang Han makes a powerful comeback with a stunning transformation in the entertainment industry. Zhang Han, 3 years off the grid, back as a top star, from collapse to comeback. At a Wuhan rehab center, Zhang Han gazes at blooming spring cherry blossoms outside, reflecting, some scars are etched in bone, but some growth hides in the days. From his breakout in 2013's Heroes in Sui and Tang Dynasties, to the 2022 nadir of Gentleman of East 8th, to today's cocoon-breaking rebirth, this actor's decade-long journey mirrors the harshness and hope of showbiz. On March 22, 2025, he dropped a password-recovered video, addressing his 3-year social media silence. It's not just a return, it's a manifesto of resilience from the quagmire of controversy. A netizen wrote, "We're not here for your past, but to witness your future, so, are you rooting for his comeback?" 3-year hiatus, from collapse to everyman. Zhang Han's silence began with 2022's Gentleman of East 8th. This self-spent, self-starred urban drama tanked under fire for greasiness and objectifying women, scoring a dismal 2.2 on Dublin. His public favor collapsed, compounded by an earlier dragging a cop scandal. Amid the uproar, he went dark, social accounts and studio alike. He spent 3 years racing himself, reading, training, donating to Tibet's disaster zones in 2023, even dabbling in history docs. "I wasn't updating, but I was living," he says. This wasn't evasion, it was defiance against a culture that devours stars whole. In his video, he shows off rehab gear, revealing a fracture slowed him down. Fans recall as Wolf Warrior, two tough guys who owe Yifan. Now, barefaced in Homer, he's a wounded everyman, a shift more dramatic than any script. Joking about finally seeing fans please, he bridges the gap with humor. Sources say the injury came from intense training. He filmed through pain to connect with fans. This rawness, makeup-free, self-deprecating, feels relatable. He's like the worker next door, fans note. Yet East 8th's stain lingers, especially with Gen Z's gender sensitivity, making his road back rocky. Comeback playbook, 3 unorthodox moves. Zhang Han's return flips norms in 3 ways. First, he's ditched commercial flash, swapping luxury endorsements for a local sports brand and funding a spine health initiative. At a charity event, he tested rehab gear for patients, tying his slow life recovery into a responsible persona. Second, his fanbase is shifting gears. Data teams target 30-plus mature women. A Douyin Live Earnestly challenge saw 57% likes from this demo, dodging clingy girlfriend fans for family decision-makers. Shrewd foresight. Most striking is his value overhaul during downtime. He snubbed urban dramas, diving into serious works and doc voiceovers, eyeing mainstream projects like Beyond the Mountains Lies the Sea and Steel Great Wall for policy perks and older viewers. He even voiced an anti-epidemic doc, his deep tone resonating. This pivot from idle baggage to acting depth trumps mere apologies. "I want works to speak, not labels to define me," he says, a recalibration with teeth. 40-year-old stakes, a second debut gamble. At 40, Zhang Han's at a career fork. He vows to challenge and surpass himself, reportedly negotiating a sci-fi role to shed the CEO skin. Insiders hint he's scripting a short on midlife crisis, bearing personal stakes. The gym's his new turf, aiming to reclaim Wolf Warrior 2 grit. But memory's stubborn, East 8th's grease clings, splitting fans between hope and doubt. This second debut is high stakes. A knockout project could vault him from pretty face to powerhouse. A misstep, and he's past it. The outcome hinges on his next move. The returning maverick, grit forged in silence. From Meteor Shower's teen idol to East 8th's punching bag, now rehabbing a fracture, Zhang Han's arc is a real-world redemption tale. Some squaff has been hype, others laud his bounce-back guts. 3 years off, still trending, that's raw clout in a lightning-fast fame game. He's penned an unreleased novel on life's lows, hinting at ambitions beyond the screen. By the cherry blossoms, he frames a decade of ups and downs with bone-deep scars and daily growth, relief and resolve in his voice. Will he flip the scripts or fade out? The verdict's not in trending noise but in his next frame's flicker. This returning maverick, scarred yet spirited, is charging back into the fray. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching the video. Please leave your opinion in the comments section. Don't forget to press the channel subscription button. If this is the first time you watch a video,